Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans all around the world, let's talk some boxing. You're watching What You Need.
So we're going to talk about the fights we saw on HBO. The doubleheader, Walters versus Marriaga and Verdejo versus Najera. First we'll start with Verdejo versus Najera. Good fight, no knockouts, but some knockdowns, 2 knockdowns, just like the Erislandy Lara versus Delvin Rodriguez fight. 2 knockdowns, one in the 6th, one in the 9th. Very much a mirror image of what we saw in the Erislandy Lara fight. And Verdejo basically dominated all the way through. It was a one-sided match, definitely a mismatch. Even though Najera was supposed to be undefeated, you know, there was nothing he could really do. He was tough, though. He was a tough dude. A lot of shots were landed by Verdejo. He did hurt his left hand in the fight, so he couldn't use his left hook, so he went southpaw to use the right hook on Najera. Very tough guy. I think he hurt his hand on Najera's head. Again, he wasn't really going to the body too much. He should have gone more to the body. Then we had a feature main event, which was Nicholas Walters versus Miguel Marriaga. Good fight. I gotta give kudos to Marriaga, a solid fighter, undefeated with so many knockouts. I think 80% knockout ratio. It's for a reason. Now the difference in this fight was 2 things. One, experience. Nicholas Walters had the greater experience, sharper punching, but the heavier puncher was Marriaga. And the second thing was that size made a big difference. Nicholas Walters is a huge featherweight, came in overweight, and he could take Marriaga's punches. What would probably knock out any other featherweight did not knock out Nicholas Walters. Even though Nicholas Walters didn't get caught all the time, it was only once, and it's usually one punch, and he had pretty good defense. Now, the difference in this fight in power, Marriaga, I think, was the heavier puncher. Nicholas Walters was the more crisper puncher. Nicholas Walters, however, started early working the body, left hooks to the body, and then later on right hooks to the body, right uppercuts to the body. And he would set up those shots based on his jab, off his jab. Marriaga was walking down Nicholas Walters early in the fight, but later on, after all those body punching, when you approach the later rounds, 8, 9, 10, Nicholas Walters actually knocked down Marriaga with a flash knockdown, and he had him in trouble a couple times. And Marriaga, he just did not enjoy those body punches. Up to the 12th round, Nicholas Walters was just landing body punches on Marriaga. But Marriaga had a beautiful, tricky, sneaky little overhand right. He has heavy punching hands like Lucas Matisse. Really has thudding punches. Nicholas Walters has a great chin, and his size really helped him. He was able to stagger, trouble Nicholas Walters at times in the fight. Really, I can see why he beat him in the amateurs. But Nicholas Walters just had too much experience, sized him up, figured him out, and tried to crash him and knock him out, realized he was still alive, and boxed him. The only fault I have with Nicholas Walters in this fight was that he stayed planted in front of Miguel Marriaga a little too much. I think he needed to use his pivots more to get better angles on Marriaga, and hopefully he will learn from that. If he wants to fight Lomachenko, he has to learn to pivot and work off the pivot, turn his opponent, work off the pivot. So that's basically it. Great fights over the weekend. No real knockouts except for Beterbiev versus Johnson, and probably Deontay Wilder versus, I forgot the other guy's name. That's to tell you how big a mismatch it is. It's like, who is he fighting? I don't know. Right? So other than that, I think these fights were very interesting, so I'm reporting on them. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you enjoyed the fights. Do have a great one.